In today's video, I am going to be checking out Vince Carter and the footwork that he uses so that he's able to dunk so amazingly. He's the greatest dunker of all time. So let's get down and let's check out Vince Carter and the footwork he used so that he was able to get so many dunks and so many flashy dunks at that. Really quickly, if you want to be able to jump a lot higher, make sure to go check out my vertical jump training book that is down in the description below. Okay, so right here in the middle of your screen is Vince Carter. When he attacks his defender, he attacks that top foot and he's going baseline. When he's attacking baseline, watch his footwork. Watch how long his steps are, and especially this last step right here. Notice how he's actually getting quite low on this last step. This is the penultimate step. It's a low, long step, and then you bring your second foot around. He actually gets his left shoulder in line with that rim. His body is pretty well sideways away from that rim. This is what allows him to be able to transfer all of this power that he has from driving baseline. That penultimate step, that last 1-2 step that he has is what allows him to accelerate up and finish with that reverse dunk. And if we want to get really technical, it's a right foot and then left foot. And notice how he brings that ball up at the exact same time as he is extending his lower back so that he can have that energy transfer go up into the air. You can really see it right here because he was a very good 2-foot jumper. Notice how he's able to get so low on this penultimate step. This is the greatest secret that I can give you. If you are a 2-foot jumper and you're able to get nice and low, a lot of young players, they will not be engaging their lower back. They generally jump with their back straight up and their knees like this. And this is a massive issue that young players cannot dunk. Now, obviously, you need to be strong enough, but having the proper footwork and proper body work in total is what will allow you to be able to jump and dunk as we see right here. In fact, being able to get past his defender, having his shoulder lower than his defender's shoulder, allows him to have the leverage so that he's able to get to that rim and have the lane to the basket. At this time, watch what he does. Big right, big left. He's extending that ball up while he's extending his lower back, and then he's going up with two hands. Now, this part is actually very important, because by going up with two hands, especially when you're going up against a shot blocker, if he was to go up with just one hand, it would be blocked most likely. But he only goes to one hand right at the end while he's coming back down from his jump. Well, obviously, he's got his elbow at the rim. That obviously helps his ability to dunk. You can get your elbow that high too. Just make sure to go check out the book that is down below to allow you to jump higher. However, on his way back down is when he actually dunks. That's why this poster was able to happen. Now, this next dunk is actually very special because watch, he's pretty well standing straight up and he's got a defender right in front of him. As soon as he engages that defender, he crosses through his legs, he gets his shoulders below the shoulders or at the same level as his defender. Now, he takes one more dribble. Look at the large step that he just took right there. That is the penultimate step. At this time, notice how his hips are almost at 90 and his knee is almost at 90. He's gotten himself super low. This is to engage, obviously, the muscles in his legs, as well as the Achilles, but also the lower back. These are very important steps to be able to take. And then, because he was a fantastic 2-foot jumper, his feet were always super wide. A lot of younger players or inexperienced players will have their feet super close to each other. This is not what will allow you to be able to extend your jumping range or obviously jumping height, but by having these wide feet will allow you to be stable for one, but also transfer the power up into the air that was currently or what was traveling towards the basket now goes up into the air. The penultimate step is a massive, massive thing that you need in your dunking abilities. But I also want to break down one more thing. This is not just footwork that is very important. Watch, the shoulders are also a part of everything too. Those are momentum muscles. by having strong shoulders and explosive shoulders will allow you to explode higher, which will allow you to engage that lower back so that you can explode even higher again. These are what I like to call momentum muscles. They allow you to get up into the air much faster, but also with more power. So if you are looking to be able to jump higher, there is obviously a few different muscle groups that you really need to work on. Obviously, explosiveness with plyometrics, but your lower back, your shoulders to bring you up into the air that allows you to engage the lower back to get more explosiveness. You need a full body of muscles. And your core is also huge too, because that is what's going to allow you to stay stable in the air. I hope that this video has helped you. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Make sure to go check out my vertical jump training workout that is down in the description below.